Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Lena from Love Me a Crochet, and if you're coming back, hey, it's good to see you. Welcome back. All right, so today is actually Thanksgiving at the timing of filming this video, and I am going out of town to see some family that I haven't seen in a long time, and so real specifically to go visit my uncle. And so I was thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't seen him in a while, and crochet is a big part of my life and how I show love, obviously in the title Love Me a Crochet. So I thought, hey, my uncle probably has never seen any of my work or had a piece of my work, just because we live so far away from each other and we don't get to see each other often. So I had some leftover yarn from a previous project, and I decided that why not make him a little hat and scarf set. My sister is actually already there right now spending time with them, and she said that it's quite cold at the moment. So I was like, if it's freezing, because where I'm at it's still a bit warm, but if it's freezing out there, a cute, hat and scarf set will be a great gift. And so that is what I plan on working on today in this video. I will be using the loops and threads in this, let's see, what color is this? Deep forest, which also, this is my mom's favorite color, so this would have been a cute hat for her too, but she has other things that I've made her. And then I also have this color called Heather. So I plan to use these two. There is a stitch that I've never done before that I plan to use in this hat. I'm gonna come back and tell you what stitch it is before I get started. But yeah, that is the plan. I'm going to work on this on the way to where we're going. It's about a 10-hour drive, so I will be driving part of it, so I probably only have about maybe 5 hours to work on this on the ride there. Now, if I don't finish it on the ride there, my goal is to finish it on the way back and then ship it to him as soon as I'm finished with the project. But yeah, I'm really excited to start on this project, and honestly, it just makes me warm and fuzzy to see what his reaction would be receiving the gift. And I just really hope he likes it, because this is a way of me showing love, and I realized I never showed him this side, or never showed him personally my pieces. So I just hope that he enjoys it as much as I enjoy creating it for him, with him in mind and in my heart while making it. So yeah, let's get started on this piece. Okay, so when looking up the stitch, it's actually called the moss stitch, which is a very simple stitch, but I've never done the stitch, but I know how to do it. It's literally just alternating, where you're just doing a single crochet and a chain all the way through, and I'll be alternating colors as I go. So the outline of how this is going to work is I'm gonna first start with the ribbing. Usually when I make a crochet hat, I chain about 44 chains, and then I like to do the half double crochet all the way around, type beanie situation. So because I'm doing the moss stitch, I'm first gonna start with a foundation chain of 25. I'm gonna start with 25, and I like to do the, it's like a, oh girl, I don't know what that's called. I saw it, I learned how to do it, and then I do it. What is this? It's like the like chain link stitch, where it's like you kind of do the first 2 rows, or basically the first row starting out. So I'm gonna do 25 of those, and I'm gonna do I guess I'm gonna do what I know, just because I want to do it quickly and I'm gonna do it efficiently. So I'm gonna do half double crochet, back loop only, for about 40 rows, and then it's going to be flat. So instead of me just going in the round, I'm just gonna do it. I could do it around. Okay, I'm going to, yeah, that'll be probably quicker. You're seeing me think in real time here. At first I was thinking just making the hat like just a big rectangle, and then connecting them, and then sewing it, and then sealing the top, which I can still do. But then I also could just go ahead and do the ribbing, connect the ribbing, and then crochet it around until I get to the top of the hat. That's also something I could do. I could really do it either way. But that's the goal. So 40 rows around the head, and then I'm going to do the moss stitch going upward, alternating the green and the white, but my ribbing is going to start with green. And then I think I'm going to crochet upward. Since I'm not doing half double crochets and I'm doing single crochets, typically, since it will be a 40, that's technically 44 stitches. Actually, I might still do 44. So since I'm already starting with 25, I might as well probably just do another 25 rows going upward in the moss stitch. And then that should be it. And then to do the scarf, which I might do a scarf, whichever one happens first. The scarf, I'm going to try to make it the chain stop about right here on both ends. Okay, maybe longer, because he's a grown man. And then I'm going to do about 25 rows of the moss stitch in these colors. But if I run out of yarn, he's just getting a hat. But yeah, okay. So let me get the counting, because I have no idea how many I just did, and I'm yapping. And we know, as crocheters, you gotta get your count right. All right. Okay, so I completed the first row. So it'll be like ribbing, will be like this, of the hats. Oh, I just forgot to mention I am using the recommended 5.0 millimeter hook, and this brand is also Loops and Threads. One thing about this green yarn compared to like the other yarns is maybe because of the dye, but it's so slippery on my hook. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just like where you go from yarn that's not as slippery to more slippery, it throws you off. It throws you off on your game. All right, so, oh, you can't even see. I'm now going to begin doing my half double crochet in the back loops only now. $40 rows, and then I'll probably just keep you updated as I go and get back to you when I actually finish this section of the hat. All right.
You could have made a decision, and sometimes that has to happen. Hey, I got to get this slow guy in, or whatever. So yeah, I mean, that wasn't a huge impact, but I've never seen it before. And all of a sudden, we're getting these jets that are out of gas because they've been flying at 6,000 feet.
come relieve us, and we would go gas up, arm up, and then go relieve the other Cobras on station, and that would happen all night long.
Yeah. And so, I'm not an artilleryman at all, but I understand there's like counter battery things now. And actually, I was just graduating from college, so yeah, I was a bit behind you. So I keep some notes here because otherwise I forget. But on there to any of the colleges, not any, but UCLA is where I wanted to go, or UC San Diego. And I didn't get accepted to a 4-year ROTC. So here I want to be a fighter pilot, and I'm like, golly, I'm starting from scratch. So in my first 2 years at UC Irvine, right there by Alpharma, by the way, I went over and met the Marines, and they said, hey, we got this program called PLC. You have to go CS one summer, half the other summer, and then when you graduate, we'll commission you as a second lieutenant, and we'll send you to TBS, but we'll guarantee you an aviation spot. Now, for me,
Well, that is the end of this current vlog. If you enjoyed watching me make some hats and go enjoy my holiday with my family, which I probably really didn't film too much of that, give a like. And if you want to see more of my little escapades, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye.